Hello, Cancer. So, welcome to your family circle check in. We find out what God wants you to know. And I'm standing because my butt is tired of sitting. So, without further delay, Most High, what do you want Cancer to know when it comes to family at this time? Cancer, why you always jumping in front of Gemini? Every time I'm doing a reading, for the last, say, 2 weeks or so, almost every reading, when I'm supposed to be doing Gemini, you pop up. What's going on? So this is Cancer's reading. We're gonna let you get in front of Gemini again. But this is the third time now that this is happening. And I'm concerned about it. Are you trying to outdo a Gemini? Are you trying to take their place? Do you want to be them? Why do you keep jumping in Gemini's place? Anyway, let's see what does God want you to know about family. This is for June, but the energies usually start gathering from now, so. Two more. You know, I'm being told that you need to be careful what you wish for, because wanting somebody else's life, usually we want other people's life because of the great things that we see, the things that we admire about them. But what about what we don't see about the person's life? Because it's like, if you want to be in somebody else's shoes, you have to take not only their good, but also their bad. So you need to rethink how you feel about this Gemini person, or whoever this person is that you feel you want to be like. Everybody is created for their own life's mission or purpose or destiny. Everything that anybody went through is all a build up for them to be able to handle what they're meant to go through in the future. So if you don't have the background, you will not be able to handle the other person's now. So who they are now, they can handle because of their background. Now it's like, if you want to be them, who they are now with their successes, you will have missed all of the lessons that they had to go through in the past, which has built them up to be able to withstand the challenges that life brings to them now at this stage of their life. I hope you're understanding what I'm saying. So wanting to be somebody else, wanting to be like somebody else, we tend to only look at the good parts. But trust me, everybody has dark corners of their life that they don't share with everybody. Okay? So don't watch somebody else's life and their successes and feel like everything about them is so successful and glamorous, so glorious. Everybody has their dark corners, their dark times, their humongous challenges, shit that they wish didn't exist in their story. So when you want to overtake their life because of the good, remember that. And be careful what you wish for. Because God will give it to you. Just so you can see that you are not ready for this shit. you'll be wishing you did not make that wish. Okay? Alright, so what does God want you? So at the bottom of the deck we have liver failure. Now the liver is meant to clean up, but there's a cleanup going on in your family that seems to be not going very well. Okay? So let's see. So God is trying to clean it up, but there's resistance. Look, bottom of the deck, brand new start. Okay, so God is trying to give your family a brand new start. So now we have loss of digestion. So to digest something means that you're not able to take it in, because digestion is all about taking in the food that was consumed, taking the good and leaving the bad. So in your family circle, there is an exchange of information, but understanding is far from you guys. So although the information is there, it's like you're still puzzling, you're not getting it, or something like that. And because of that, it's causing issues. Okay? So it's like the story is so unbelievable, or it's just puzzling. You just don't get it. Like, I hear you, but I don't get it. And that's okay. Because everybody has to live their own story. Okay? So we have a loss of digestion when it comes to your family. So even though words are being spoken and people are trying to give each other understanding, there's something that's just not sinking in. Okay? And it sinking in will actually give you a brand new start. So it's important for you to try to understand each other. Everybody is not like you. No two people's lives are exactly the same. Okay? And you only know your life story. And plus, there's still a lot about your life story that you don't know, because our life story is not just about us. There's so many people in the background, people that we don't even know, that's affecting our lives. Okay? So you may be trying to exchange the information with each other, but there's so much information missing. And also based upon one's experiences, it determines one's capacity to understand the other. Okay? So if somebody's talking to you about something that you don't know anything about, then obviously you're not going to understand them. And if you're trying to explain something to them that they know nothing about, but it's something that you're experiencing, they won't be able to understand you because they know nothing about what the hell you're talking about. Okay? So we got loss of bowel control. So loss of bowel control is a lot of shit coming out. So because nobody's understanding each other, it's making a whole bunch of shit. Then we have loss of ability and loss of success. Loss of access. So there may be a separation because of one's inability to understand the other. You can expect a separation. Okay? So if you guys can't understand each other, then it's better that you go your separate ways and allow life to develop some more, teach you guys more separately, so that in the future, if there is to be a reconciliation, you will have gone through so much and seen so much and experienced so much that then when you're speaking to each other, you can more understand each other. Because right now there is a divide in communication. Okay, so let me use some other oracle cards just to bring this all together so that you will know that what I'm saying, I'm not talking shit. So Most High just clarify this a little bit for Cancer so that they can see that what we're saying, that's exactly what's happening. Because this is a family reading, so this deck is based on like illnesses and stuff like that. But from a psychological point of view, you could use this same deck to describe what is being said or the message that's being delivered. Okay, so God chose to use this deck. All right, but I'm gonna use this other deck to clarify, because God could have made it easier for us by using this other deck, but I guess God wanted it to be said the way that I said it. Yeah. So because nobody's understanding each other, it's causing people to talk a lot of shit, loss of bowel control, talk a lot of shit, and possibly do a lot of shit. Okay? So it's like a new cycle of disagreements is on the way. And that's going to bring about a separation. So you got loss of position. So, let's see. So is it the Gemini that you're always at odds with? It's like you're trying to have a new start, but there's a cross of the wires when it comes to communication. Let's see. Okay, so we got, look at this, a brand new start again. Ooh. And we have the thrill card. So what's a thrill? A thrill is something that brings you great excitement. So let's see if it's meant to be in the reverse or if it's meant to be in the upright. Okay. So it's not in the upright, it's in the reverse. So, and you see how the card keep on dropping out my hand. It keeps getting knocked down. That's telling us something as well. So, the underlying issue is we need to be emotionally intelligent. So, what God is saying, when it comes to offenses. All right. So, God is saying you need to be ahead of the game when it comes to this communication between you and your family, okay? So God is saying, keep the excitement down. So this is an opportunity for you guys to have a new beginning. See, the same thing came out, new beginning. All right? Do not argue, do not rush things. Do not lie. Do not try to shape the situation how you want it to go or anything like that. Try to be considerate of each other. That's your way forward. Okay? When you don't know, admit that you don't know. Tell your person, your family member, you don't know, you don't understand. Do not hide the fact that you don't understand from them. And pretend that you do. Because it's not going to help you to understand. Be true to yourself and be true to them. So that you don't take any offense, because they're living their truth and you're living your truth, and your worlds are so far apart that you don't understand each other, or maybe one of you don't understand the other. Okay? Offense, we got privacy, a private life, your own story, because like I said, nobody knows everything about anybody. We don't even know everything about our own lives. Okay? So we need to be emotionally intelligent so that we don't offend one's personal story. Okay? And that is light magic. So that's good magic. So this exercise, when it comes to your family life, is all about learning how to communicate well, learning how to be different and accept others' differences so that you can get along. You don't have to understand each other in your entirety in order for you to respect each other. So, this new beginning that you have with your family member or family members, don't expect it to be perfect. Expect it to be a lesson in being forgiving, being understanding, living, and let other people live in their own lives as well. Okay? So that's the gist of this. Loss of digestion. Even though you don't understand their story, even though you don't understand their truth or believe their truth, allow people to live their own truth. It's not about you. And they need to allow you to live your own truth, because your life is not about them. Everybody is the CEO of their own life. Okay? And sometimes fact is a lot stranger than fiction. Okay? So try not to judge each other. That's the essence of what's going on with your family life for the foreseeable future. Okay? So thank you so much for watching. Until next time, Cancer. Bye bye.